All right, big ups to the fam, man. Appreciate y'all being in this episode of the for the Sports Coma. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate you, man. This for the family, man. Listen, we'll be doing Patreon tonight. Much love to the fam. Appreciate you, but just wanted to do a little quick report, right quick for the fam. We'll talk about this more on our Patreon stream tonight. We do the all 22. We'll play some of Dennis Allen stuff, but man, listen. And this is, of course, this is broke over the last couple hours, fam, about Derek Carr. And obviously, man, multiple reporting from different agencies, but Fox, whomever, is reporting that Carr expected to miss multiple games with an oblique injury suffered against the Chiefs. So, with that being said, man, that's a pretty tough thing for some people there. And Carr didn't have his best game last night. Really didn't. Really looked off centered, off balance. He got knocked on his tail on that last throw in which Mason Tipton just let it fly right through his arms. So, it wasn't, he tried to make a play with that and it didn't work out. But anyway, a very disgraceful performance by the Saints last night against the Chiefs on Monday night before the nation. And of course, you get the injury report now that Derek Carr is expected to miss multiple weeks with the oblique issue. So we'll get more information about this going forward. But what's really interesting now that we know that Carr, who's going to be out now up to this point through 5 games of the NFL season, he's 989 yards, 8 touchdowns against 4 picks, and a QBR of 63.6. Whom? Whom? Almighty, who that nation do the Saints turn to next? Well, let's take a look, shall we? Mighty interesting how things fly in this NFL world. Jake Haener, who got an opportunity to play in the matchup against the Chiefs last night, and after Derek Carr got knocked out of the game, Jake Haener, who many believe did not win the backup quarterback position for the Saints. That's nor here or there because he's still the guy now that will step in. He will step in and be the quarterback for the Saints for multiple weeks. We'll see what happens here with Jake Haener. So, second-year quarterback out of Fresno State, 4th-round draft pick back in 2023. And through 3 games, 2 of 8, 25%, 17 yards, averaging just over 2 yards per throw. Got in the game last night, tried to make some plays, was flushed out of the pocket. It's getting kind of hectic. In the words of a great group back in the day known as Snap, it is definitely getting pretty hectic as now the Saints offense, which has been pretty the last 3 games, vanilla, hit or miss, offensive line issues abound. It's just so much going on with the Saints. It's hard to talk about, but the inner offensive line is really funked up with injuries. Quarterback is now out for a couple of weeks, and Saints are on a 3-game losing streak. On a short week coming up against a Tampa Bay team that relocated from Florida, that should be when the game play might not know what would happen by them going back home after the game. So a lot of emotional energy that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be playing with in this matchup against the Saints, and prayers to Florida, prayers up to Florida. They got a really weird looking storm that's going there after another storm did some stuff. Trust me, we know about that kind of stuff. So our prayers to Florida. But nonetheless, the Saints got a bit of a storm that they're dealing with these injuries. And now Jake Haener has to step in there and take over the quarterback duty. So the Saints will be using Jake Haener against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday. We'll see how it all twists and turns. And of course, a lot of people say, hey, Q, hold on now. What about the other guy we love so much? Well, he's no longer going to be the emergency quarterback, but at least for this matchup, Spencer Rattler will get an opportunity to be elevated, maybe to the 2nd string quarterback position. A lot of people will be calling upon Spencer Rattler at some point, but you never know how this all is going to play out. But Derek Carr certainly is out, and that's what's going on. He'll be out according to reports for multiple weeks. We'll keep an eye out on this whole situation. Jake Haener should be the next man up for the Saints according to their depth charts. And man, listen, what do you guys think about this? Injuries abound. Still in all, you got to figure a way to win, fam. Got to figure out a way to win. So that's all I got for y'all right now. Tonight, shout out to my Patreon and YouTube membership family. We'll be talking about this more in depth, about what is going on. What should we do about the quarterback situation, the injuries? We'll listen to Dennis Allen's presser that he did today. We'll also kind of compare that versus the news of Robert Saleh, the Jets coach, getting canned. You know, is that any impacts with the black and gold? All I know, man, listen, when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring pretty good on the black and gold building, man. But can we weather the storm? That's what it really comes down to. But anyway, listen, with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. But listen, shout out to you guys. Appreciate y'all being in the live. Please feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and by all means, feel free to share the show on your social media feed. If you want to join us on Patreon, go to patreon.com/the Pro Media Network. That's patreon.com/the Pro Media Network, or just become a member of the YouTube platform here, or simply go down to the description section and check out our link tree. It'll have all the links in it. So anyway, with that being said, fam, listen, I'm going to get out on that. Y'all have a good one. Much love. And who that take?